Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for March of 2024. We're going to jump right in here. You have this mouse that says tend to the small things. You have this seahorse that says watch and wait. Yeah, I kind of feel... I don't feel bad about this, Sagittarius. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I would just pay attention to the small details. I think if you're going to make mistakes at this time, that they're probably going to be small, little annoying mistakes. So, if you do make a mistake, is it going to be that big of a deal? No, but it's going to be annoying. So, I would make sure that you're paying attention to the details. That mouse card, it kind of says make sure that you're not missing an important piece of paperwork that you're filling out. Make sure that you're getting all the details. Might be a good time to have someone double check anything important that you're doing as well. We do have a Mercury retrograde on April 1st of all days this year, right? So I know that's a month away, but there will be a retrograde pretty soon, so we're going to be in the shadow in the middle of March, and I would just make sure that you're paying attention to things that are important, and there's nothing wrong with getting a second pair of eyes on something that you're doing. That's what I always tell people, as well during retrogrades. I understand that it's not till next month, April, but what I would say is that I don't think there's anything wrong with signing paperwork during Mercury retrograde or doing any of that stuff, as long as you double check, as long as you get someone else to double check it as well. You will be perfectly fine. I've moved two or three retrogrades in a row. So, and I've been perfectly fine every single time. I've signed at least two, contracts for places to live, whatever you call that there, leases, and during retrogrades. But again, I always make sure to, double, triple check and have someone else look at it as well. So, again, as long as you do that, you'll be fine. You have the Chariot. Chariot is a victory. I think this is a long-awaited victory that's coming in for you, because we go like this. You go to the Hermit. You've been putting in the work trying to have a victory. You have the Ten of Swords. There have been some difficult endings. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a victory or, major success. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life, Sagittarius. So I feel there could be a lot of success here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, is a change in fortunes, or, fortunes turning in your favor. So I feel that you will be finding a lot of success at this time. Definitely Ten of Pentacles. I think all your readings recently have really been talking about financial success or work success. So we definitely see that here. With the Wheel of Fortune, I always tell people as well to double down on the good stuff. The Wheel of Fortune, it's a really good card, but we have to take control of the wheel. The wheel is always spinning. And so when good things happen, we should double down on them. When challenging things happen, we should take care of the challenges right away as well. Most people run away from their challenges, but if you take care of them right away, then you can avoid the challenge altogether, right? Or you can fix it a lot faster and spend more time focusing on the good stuff. You have the Knight of Swords here. We go up like this, King of Swords to the Ten of Swords. I do feel like some of you maybe have had a person that ran away from you. I don't feel this for all of you, by the way. This might only be for a few of you, but I feel like some of you, if you're dating or you're looking for love, maybe you had a person who went cold on you. I do feel like you are moving on from this, but look, it's the second you move on, you have this Six of Cups, Ace of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups does not, to me, it does not represent a person from the past. I don't care what anyone says. Read all the old tarot books. They all say do not go back to the past with the Six of Cups. Cat Black version of the Golden Tarot, for example, is a great, it's a tarot deck, but she with that deck comes a really good book. It's like a little tarot book thing. And in that she says, do not go back to the past. So Six of Cups to me can be a soulmate, but probably a new one. With the Chariot, you have the Eight of Swords. You've been working very hard towards victories here, and I feel that you've just been trying to have a victory. I don't really feel that there's, I don't think there's any advice here. Sometimes I just feel like the cards are just the universe being like, this is what they're dealing with. And I'm like, okay, great. Now what? And that's how I feel about that Eight of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is having carried a heavy burden. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, it seems to me like this is a long-awaited victory coming in for you. Ten of Wands says that you've been carrying heavy burdens. You've been putting in the work to make something successful, and I feel it's been very challenging. So, there you go. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Page of Cups. Yep, definitely someone new coming in for you, for sure. Could be any sign, and I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. But I feel for some of you, could be any sign that's coming in for you, and just a general admirer. Like I said, you definitely are moving. I feel like either you're healing or moving on from something here. But you've been getting really good love readings with me for the past few weeks. So, pretty interesting. Normally your readings are just, kind of about other stuff, right? But definitely seem to be about love recently. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this bat card and this unicorn card. The bat kind of represents working at night or doing things at night or in the darkness. I kind of feel that energy that you've been, it's almost like you are working on something behind the scenes. So if you've been working on projects or business behind the scenes, I do see a lot of success coming in for you there. The unicorn, I literally feel if you are attracting love, you could be attracting a unicorn, like a very special person or a person that you're really going to care about. So, again, if you want love, this looks really, really good. You have the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups. The Hermit says you've been in hermit mode. I do feel on a very deep level that you've been doing a lot of soul searching for years. Not just like, this is not a short little thing. I feel for some of you, this has been a total dark night of the soul where you've done some soul searching. You've done a lot of exploring. It wouldn't surprise me to find out that maybe you've experienced like a lot of different jobs, or maybe you've been wearing a lot of different hats, so to speak, over the past several years. So you've been doing a lot of exploration, exploring, trying to find your place in the world. I feel that you've been really trying to find what causes your emotions to overflow right here with the Ace of Cups. So it's like you've been trying to find what brings happiness, joy, enlightenment, good things into your life. You've been searching for that feeling, if that makes sense. You have the King of Swords. I do feel like you could be attracting a person who is very wise, mature. Could be a person who's older than you. Doesn't have to be, but, could just be a very mature person that's coming in for you here. I kind of feel that it's weird because I do feel there are two things going on here. For some of you, I feel this is a person who went cold on you. But even if someone went cold on you, I feel that you're attracting like a new person who is more mature, who is, very successful, hardworking, who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So I kind of feel this is one of those moments where, this is representing kind of like two people. Could be an air sign coming in for you, or it could just be a person with air in their chart. You have the Six of Cups, again, soulmate. So I definitely feel that there could be a very strong soulmate that's coming in for you here. Six of Cups is a change in direction as well. So, something people don't know about the Six of Cups is that it can represent a gift from the universe. And usually the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is obstacles being removed from our path, meaning we have been trying to accomplish something in our life for a very long period of time. And then when we get the Six of Cups, those obstacles are removed from our path. So let's see what is going on for you here. With the Hermit, you have two cards. You have the Knight of Swords again, and the Lovers. I kind of feel like someone could be charging into your life, or this could be love coming in very quickly for sure. And after a period of being withdrawn with the Hermit would also kind of say like, yeah, you're gonna have to get attention if you want this love. So I'd make sure that you're getting out in public where people can see you, or you're gonna have to do something, right? So I would get out there. With the King of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands. Two aces, I love it right here. Two aces is a definite yes to any question that I have not answered. Especially when they're together like this. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate new beginning, but I like the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups together, especially in love, because, you can say there's a lot of passion and desire, but there's also, like, actually love. It's not just desire that is in this connection. I definitely also feel that some of you, again, maybe your past connection was a fly-by-night relationship. It's almost like you're attracting the mirrored version of your past person, right? Or it's like maybe you experience the dark version of like the light version of what's coming in for you or something. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird message that I'm getting here that this is two people right here. The King of Swords is, I'm seeing it in my head as two people. So, I kind of feel that you could be experiencing, the light version or the positive version of your past person. I don't know. Why is that important? I have no freaking clue. I don't claim to know everything. I always say I don't trust any intuitive that claims they know everything. We're not meant to know everything. So I have no freaking clue why this is important, but it is. With the Six of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. Basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. Definitely a soulmate coming in for you here if you want it. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Unfinished Symphony card. I'm pretty sure you have this card with me last reading or, a couple readings ago. You have this Happy card, which I love this card. She is channeling happiness like through the top of her head. And so I feel for a lot of you that you are channeling happiness. You could also be discovering things that make you happy, which, again, I think that happiness is, a state to be achieved. We don't just get to be happy. We have to, do something that makes us happy. So, that could be hobbies, enjoying hobbies. It could be doing something that brings fulfillment into your life. It could be anything, but, spending time with your children, whatever it is. The happiness card, that happy card, says you are channeling more happiness. The Unfinished Symphony card, I feel, is saying you're getting very close. Again, this is like a long-awaited victory, like I said at the beginning of the reading. You've been trying to, for Sagittarius, it's pretty simple, I feel. All your readings are always so simple. Like, out of all the signs, your readings are always like the most direct, straight to the point, as far as what they are about. And I feel that your reading here is very simple. You've been trying to accomplish something for maybe years, and you've been going through like a dark night of soul or some sort of challenge, and now you're overcoming the challenge. Pretty freaking simple, right? You have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. The Ten of Swords is something that is dead, done, over with. So again, if you've been dealing with challenges or difficulties in your life, I feel a lot of you are finding success in your life now, or you're finding like fulfillment and happiness. So, I really like where this is going for you. I also feel that some of you could be experiencing blessings, or you could be receiving blessings with the Ten of Swords. And you might be saying, how? It's the Ten of Swords. Well, he's making a symbol right here with his hand, the same symbol that the Hierophant is making on his card, and it represents a blessing coming in for you. So, definitely could be a blessing in disguise, or again, after a difficult period of time, you're getting a blessing. You have the Ace of Cups. Again, could be love, but I feel this is more talking about your own fulfillment and understanding what brings fulfillment into your life. Again, I think more people need to do this right now. I think we need to fill the world with better ideas. Right now, the world is filled with really bad ideas. And so, one way to do that is to move more towards your own personal fulfillment. When you start fulfilling yourself, then you give other people permission to do that. The more we get people to do that, the better the world will get. Because again, right now, I don't know about you, but it seems to me like the world is filled with some pretty crappy ideas. So, I think that we have the power to change it. We are going to be the ones to change it. Pluto and Aquarius, it's like everybody reads Pluto and Aquarius as a collective, which is true, but, the individual is going to be who changes the world during Pluto and Aquarius. It's not, it's about moving away from like getting the government to save us and moving towards people, right? And getting people to save us, and or filling the world with our good ideas and better ideas and things like that. So that's what I would be doing with that card. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about taking some sort of risk. And, Five of Swords can be separation. Definitely, I feel like you dealt with that, blah, blah, blah. People always ask me, why do I read the Five of Swords that way? It's like, well, y'all know that this can represent a breakup. It's like, I feel like I'm just repeating myself as a tarot reader saying, oh, there's some sort of breakup, blah, blah, blah. Winning at all costs. Who cares, right? To me, I should be calling my readings bigger picture tarot, because, I think that there's bigger picture stuff going on here. Bigger picture with the Five of Swords. It's about taking a risk, doing something you've never done before, putting yourself out there, so that you can be more successful. So, that's what I would do there. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Four of Wands. Definitely, you could be marrying this person, whoever this person is. Definitely a new person. For some of you, I don't think you even know who this person is yet. So, if you're single and looking, definitely a very solid connection. If you are building something new in your life, like a new business, or if you're working on a new project, then I see a lot of success here going this way, especially if you have to end one thing to work on another project, right? I think you could be ending, a business or, a career so you can have a business. Or you could just be working on a new project. And the Four of Wands is a card of freedom. And so it basically says that whatever you're doing is going to set you free. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. Basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. There's definitely a very solid connection as well. Ten of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the tarot. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. It forms the tree of life. So very strong connection if you want love. With the Five of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You are definitely separating away from something in your life. Seven of Pentacles says, is the juice worth the squeeze? He's looking at those Seven Pentacles and he's saying, is it worth it for me to work on these Seven Pentacles? Or is there something else that I could be doing? Is there something different that I should be doing with my life? And again, I feel like a lot of you could be like trying to figure out if there's something different or better that you could be doing with your life with that Seven of Pentacles. In the area of the good stuff, you have this recognition card. It says, you will get the recognition and the rewards you deserve. basically what we've been saying here. You're not going to get recognized if no one knows who you are. So again, I think you have to step into the spotlight. You have this office card. It says delegate more. Delegating more can help you increase your earnings. So it might be a good time for those of you that can delegate. It might be a good time to delegate. Even if you can't delegate, I think it would be a good time for you to make sure that you're doing things that are important in work and business, but also all other areas of your life, and focus on what's important. Get rid of the rest, right? And that's what I would do here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. Again, forms the tree of life. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be kind of finding a lot of success with the Ten of Pentacles, or you could be creating even more success in your life with this card. I also feel that some of you are discovering information, which is interesting. One thing I will tell you is that the Ten of Pentacles, there's kind of like a little known meaning of the Ten of Pentacles. It can represent hidden or secret information. And there's like two ways to read this card. One is that this is a family on the card, and this is the patriarch right here, and it just represents an inheritance. The other way to read it is that this guy here actually represents a beggar, and he's coming and bringing this family a gift. They've just had a baby, and so he represents a person who has nothing to give, who is coming and giving something. So it can represent, hidden or secret information, because it can basically say that there might be something that doesn't look like it has anything to offer that has something to offer you. So it's not really hidden or secret, but, it kind of says that sometimes we have to dig deeper to find an answer. Sometimes we might get information from something that just doesn't seem connected, right? Like maybe you're watching a movie and it gives you an idea about your business, or maybe you're watching a movie and it gives you an idea for your love life. So it says stay open for those moments of like inspiration where you could get an answer to something that you need an answer on. You have the Four of Cups here, again, showing up in the good stuff. So I feel like you are no longer going to be disappointed. I see a lot of success coming in for you at this time. So again, the Four of Cups could be an opportunity that you've been wanting. You have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer shores, letting go of the past and moving forward. This woman and the child in the boat, they're completely moving on, moving forward, and letting go of the past, and they're only wearing the clothing on their back. So it kind of says that they're completely letting go of everything, and it's almost like they're starting from scratch. I don't really feel like you're starting from scratch, but I do feel that you could be starting over in some area of your life. Could be a new love, could be, for a lot of you, I feel it's like a new work or business. King of Cups want to pop out there as well. So definitely could be a King of Cups type person. Let's see. Now with the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups says bathe in the energy of what you want. So again, if there's something that you want, Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. Nine of Cups just says match that energy. Be the thing that you want to be. Just be it, and you will be that thing. With the Four of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. Again, showing up in the area of the good stuff, so it definitely could represent a blessing in disguise. Again, the Ten of Swords can represent a blessing in disguise. He kind of represents something that is dead, done, over with, but he is also maybe, when he kind of just lets go and releases and realizes that there's nothing more in something that he's doing, he gets like a blessing. So I feel like there could be a blessing in disguise. With the Six of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords. Everybody gets this card nowadays, and Seven of Swords is a card of tactics. It just says, if you do not know how to do something, just look for another way. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but the Seven of Swords says there are a lot of ways to do anything that you want to do. You just have to open up to all those ways. So let's see what is going on for you. We're going to pull 5 main themes. You have this influence card. It's actually a pretty good card. I feel there could be a very strong connection clearly coming in for you. I would be careful of, external influences. Kind of reminds me of the Lovers, this card. But I would definitely, for whatever reason, like every single person gets these cards of, an ex getting involved in a new connection. Maybe that's why I feel the King of Swords is two people, because it could be like an ex trying to get involved in something that you're in right now. And, I would block or, do whatever you can to protect your connections. You have this vision card. I do feel it's really important that you have a vision with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, it's like everything you want and desire in your life, but you have to know what that looks like, and you have to hold that vision so you can manifest it or create it. You have this drama card. I would avoid drama, especially in relationships. Again, if like an ex is trying to get involved in your connection or whatever, I would draw boundaries or do whatever you got to do, right? You have this acquisition card. Yeah, this is my fancy couple card. Definitely could be a very strong connection that's coming in for you if you are looking for love. So yeah, nothing really to say there. And finally, you have this optimism card. So many reasons for you to be happy. You have this happy, happy card. So, I kind of feel like this reading is saying that you will be very happy after this long-awaited victory. You've been waiting to have a victory or to have some sort of win, and it's like the wins are stacking up. So it looks really, really good. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.